What is up, Coaster Conquerors? It is me, Austin, and today I am at SeaWorld Orlando in Orlando, Florida. And today I will be getting a pass holder preview on the new coaster at SeaWorld called Penguin Trek. It opens officially to the public on July 7th. At the time I'm recording this video, it is July 2nd. So pass holder previews just open for Platinum pass holders. So I'm really excited to get a ride on this new B&M family coaster. It's gonna be awesome. Now I am officially inside of the park, and as this sign shows, today is for Platinum Pass members on the Penguin Trek. So that's gonna be awesome. The new Penguin Trek coaster right here that I'm about to get a ride on. I'm entering Antarctica, where I'm soon to get my first coaster credit of 2024. So after all these months, now I can finally get a new coaster credit in this year. Here it is, Penguin Trek. Just a ride right there. I think a 60-minute wait, but it's gonna be fun. It's kind of crazy because the queue I'm in right now used to be the queue for Antarctica Empire of the Penguin, which was a dark ride that used to be here. But now it is a B&M family thrill coaster, which is gonna be a whole lot of fun. I'm definitely hoping so, because I have not ridden a B&M family coaster before. I've only ridden large-scale B&M thrill coasters, so this is gonna be awesome.
Mindful of the closing gates. While on Penguin Trek, sit upright, hold on to your harness, face forward.
And I'm already assigned to row 7, so that's the row I'm gonna ride in. So y'all, I just rode Penguin Trek. It was much less than a 60-minute wait. But before I give you a review, take a look at this. We got the penguin exhibit here. So yes, like I said, this is quite literally where Antarctica Empire of the Penguin was. You've got all these penguins here. that's really cool, really nice to see. I'd say in this part, because they've got the glass window, it's less chilly than before, unless you do walk through it. I forget if you do or not. You might all have to see, but I love the penguin exhibit because these are some cute little birds, for real. I remember this area too. It's a very dark area. I guess that leads to the penguin exhibit. So yeah, I guess this takes us to the penguin exhibit, but I do remember this from Antarctica part with the penguin. Okay, now this does take us inside the actual penguin exhibit, and it is really cold in here, but it's also really cool, bit of a pun intended, to see all the penguins in here. So y'all, to give a basic review of this B&M family coaster here at SeaWorld, I think it's a really cool ride. Nothing crazy thrill-wise, like no crazy airtime or intensity, but it is fun, especially given the fact that it's a family coaster, because it's cool to see that SeaWorld actually has a good family coaster now that's actually in between the Grover ride, I forget what it's called, and the other big thrill coasters here at SeaWorld. So it's nice that we've got that in-between coaster here in the Antarctica section of SeaWorld. So like it's got a fun little layout, couple of launches that are fun. The launches are really fun. Also guys, guess who I just ran into here at SeaWorld? Yo. Matthew from CornyCoasters.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, so it's awesome to see another enthusiast here at the park. So I just rode this ride a second time with CornyCoasters here.
Yes, sir. Yes,
what
sir.
ride was this for you?
This was my number 4 ride. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty good family ride. I think this park definitely needed something like this, you know, because they have all the big thrill coasters like Mako, Manta, Pipeline, and I know they just got Icebreaker, but I think this really just like rounds up their collection even more now, you know, so yeah, I think it's a good addition.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think this is definitely well needed for SeaWorld's coaster collection.
Time to explore the coldest place on Earth.
All right, y'all, we finally got a front row ride after me getting 3 rides, and
I think it's my 5th one now.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's a good view, but I think it's more of a back row coaster in my opinion. But it was nice that we were able to get that front row view, especially because he was able to get his on-ride POV with his mounted GoPro. So,
yes,
yeah, that was valid. What do you think of the front row?
Honestly, I think I liked the front row more. I don't know. I think, what is it, the uphill launch, like you get to feel it a little more in the front because like towards the back it's starting to like lose a little bit of its speed, but I feel like you're just getting full send upwards, so that's pretty cool. And I like the view, you can see a lot. We were also like kind of dueling with Manta, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was running at the same time, so it was really cool to see that. Some of my favorite elements on the coaster is I like right after the second launch, there's an overbank turn that kind of stalls. So that's a cool element. And then before the turn into the brake run, there's a drop that I think is pretty cool further in the back. I will admit, something I've kind of noticed though, is that even though this is a brand new coaster and it's a B&M, it's not necessarily butter. It's got a bit of a rattle, but it's still fine. It's still fun family coaster for sure. You know what's crazy? At this angle, you can basically see 4 B&M coasters. So you could see Manta and Penguin Trek right here. And then over there in the distance is Kraken. And then also in the distance, you can kind of see it through those support beams, is Mako. So it's wild that you could see that much B&M at this park, just because there's so many B&Ms at this park. Kind of dueling with each other right now. There's that overbank element. Just rode again in row 8, and something interesting this time with the Penguin exhibit is it's very dark. Like they've got some of the colored lights on, but they've definitely dimmed down the Penguin exhibit. So it's really cool looking right now. All right, y'all, I have split off from Matthew from CornyCoasters, at least for now, because he's going to eat, but I'm deciding to prioritize the coasters instead. But otherwise though, I'm basically done with Penguin Trek. I've gotten some of the off-ride footage, I've gotten some good rides on it, but you know, I gotta get the Mako ride in because it's the best coaster in the park. Just rode Mako in the back row, and as always, especially in the back row, that is an awesome coaster right there. It's just got so many amazing airtime moments, and it's just such a fun ride. Best coaster in this park, for sure. I'd like to give y'all some advice for y'all's theme park trips, especially on hot summer days like this one. Basically, I'm pretty sure theme parks have to give you free water cups if you ask for a water cup. So that's what I did. I got a free ice water here, and that's because you got to stay hydrated during the day, so they're supposed to give you one free. Now if you got a water bottle or smart water, they'll charge you money for that, but if you just get this, which I'm assuming is just tap water, but it's water and it'll keep you hydrated for your park visit at no extra cost. I'm about to ride Pipeline, the surf coaster right here. I just think it's crazy. They've basically opened a new coaster each year for the past couple of years, because 2022 was Icebreaker, even though that was already finished a couple years earlier than that. But then they built this coaster for 2023, and then they made Penguin Trek for 2024. It's crazy how quickly the SeaWorld Orlando coaster lineup is just absolutely expanding. So turns out Pipeline's closed. I can't seem to get a ride on this because yesterday I was here with my friends and they didn't want to ride Pipeline. They wanted to just marathon Mako, but I didn't manage to get a ride on this. But now it's shut down, I guess. The sign in front of it said it would close early. My hair's going crazy for a certain reason, but I didn't think it would close that early. So I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe it's just a temporary delay. But I'm gonna try to ride at least one more ride here. to do a run on icebreaker here just to get this ride in. So that'll be fun. So I just rode icebreaker, and honestly, I forget how bad Premier shin guards are. Those are pretty painful on my shins, to be honest. But I think that this is still a really fun coaster here at SeaWorld Orlando. It's got plenty of airtime and it's just super fun. Alright, I might ride Manta here to finish off my park visit for today.
Loose articles such as glasses, cameras, wallets, hats, and keys.
Alright y'all, I just got my last ride of the day on Manta, and it was a fun coaster for sure, but that pretzel loop really got me, as it does usually, because it's just such a crazy intense element. But yeah, it's a pretty fun ride, and I think that's the wettest I've gotten on it, because when I was passing by the waterfall right by the Manta sign, my foot literally hit the waterfall. Now my shoes all are wet. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on notifications to get notified of more theme park related content like this. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.